What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here in the back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so like I said last time, we're going to be taking on all of the Ultimate Red Zones. I forgot what's called them, Ultimate Battle Zones. Ultimate Red Zone previous events that have been out with the newer units and some of the units that got Easy 8 up to this point. Mainly because of the fact that we're in the 8th year anniversary, we really should be capitalizing on what we have given to us. So, one thing I found out, this is not my first time doing this. I've failed this once already. I happened to forget that this since Shenron can seal. And of course he's supering slot 1 again. This is what he did the last time I ran this. He supered literally slot 1, which he seems to do that every turn on this first setup at least. He did that the last 3 times. The last one time I did it every turn, at the beginning of the turn, he always supered. So, kind of sucked because he really put me in a position where I was taking a ton of damage before I was even ready to. So it's 150k down. Luckily, this Piccolo is going to build up his defense a bit. Hopefully get some stats up so he can take hits later. Because it's int, strength, int, and we need this Piccolo buffed up before we get to the int stage as much as physically possible so he can take more hits. And we brought Super 17 here, or not Super 17, Android 17 here because of his support. His key 2 plus 60% defense. And now he's going to build up his own defense, which is going to make him even better. Actually, that's probably a good thing to have him build up his defense really early. Bulma is sealed. They're locked. Oh, he can lock units too. That is cool. That is radical. I don't know what terminology I'm using. Okay, so Bulma's not going to get her key boost, which is going to kind of suck. That's really going to suck. And Bulma's not going to be able to raise her stats at all, so I'm going to have to rely on these two, hopefully one of them getting supered after they raise their defense a couple times. Bulma's only sitting on about 200k defense, which isn't terrible, realistically. Hopefully these guys get supered after they double super here. They greatly raise their defense. Come on, boys. Do like 2 to 3 supers. I've seen these guys do 4 supers before in one turn, so... There's a double super, that's great, so they'll raise their attack twice, and hope it'll raise their defense for this turn twice as well. So hopefully if they do get supered, and it actually increases their damage reduction. Super them. Come on. Super, super, super. He did not. That is not good. Oh, Bulma dodge. Nice. Let's go, Bulma. See, I want to say they have their guard, but I don't want to risk it. But I'm gonna risk it anyway. I'm gonna go like that, and I want to build up a Dokkan mode as well, if I can. Should have their guard. Yeah, they have their guard active. Perfect. And I know these two aren't going to do a ton of damage. That's kind of why I put them in slot 1, to let them build up their stats a bit. With their guard active, let them build up their stats a bit. And as long as they don't do like crits, they're guaranteed 2 supers because of the fact that they got over 20 key, which will allow me to raise their attack defense by like 20% I think each time. So gradually building their stats up. And then allow this guy, this Z duo, to greatly raise their defense as well as raise their own defense, because I think they're qualified for the double super. I think I hit enough key. I think it's 18 key. Nope, they're not going to get it because they're going to punch him in the jaw. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to the STR stage. Okay, so what we're going to need to do on the STR stage is I'm going to have to activate a damage reduction. I have to. Because there's not enough defense on this rotation alone. Let them build up there, and I'm gonna have to let this guy. He has his defense fully maxed out, I think, right now. Yeah, he does, because he took 3 hits last rotation. So I'm gonna have to go like that, and hope if they super in slot 1, or if he supers, yes, perfect. Okay. So, I mean, because they'll have like I think 80% damage reduction right now. Yeah, so that's not terrible. It's not what I'd like to see, but it's not terrible. I think these guys have like 60% damage reduction, because I think they only supered twice last time, so that's 20%, 10% each, plus the 40% damage reduction item, so they were at 60%. Now they've supered twice more, so that puts them up to 80% total with the least equipped. And then these guys, I just need them to keep raising their defense, like, to be honest. They just need to gradually get that defense up. Get that to about 1 million, and then I'll be kind of golden at this point with their defensive stats. Double supers, perfect. what I want to see. I want to see constant. I want to see doubles and triple supers if I can, to be honest with you. I'd love to see a triple super right here. That would be the best case scenario. And it's a triple super. Let's go. That increases their crit chance, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Need that crit chance to go up, up, and up. And they didn't even get a crit with it, though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Him, just raise your defense for this one turn, dude, and just, like, tank the hits. Can he still lower his attack? He cannot. But we do have the damage reduction active, so it's not really too bad. Okay. So, we have the Bulma here. It's turn 5. I want to go like this. Go like this. And the Bulma just raises her stats for one turn greatly, so what I'm going to give her is just all this key here, because she'll give everybody just a little bit more defense. We do have damage reduction active. I mean, yeah, could I have beaten this without damage reduction? Definitely. It's possible. But you're relying on a lot of RNG to happen. You're relying on the supers to hit at the proper time. You're relying on getting that additional super. You're relying on so many different things to fall through. I just want to see what kind of numbers this team can do against this event. Is really the main reasoning of me bringing this team in. And just to show them off a little bit. Especially these guys, because now they're hitting a 10 mil attack stat, which is kind of nice. And the Bulma just gave them 34% on her passive attack and defense. And crit? Nope, no crit. Of course not. Can you crit here? So that's technically if they hit their direct damage without any, reduction from their supers. They had 17 million worth of damage. There it is. And another one. Can we get another crit here with a super? That'd be perfect. 3 times they've raised their defense now, and like I said, we do have the damage reduction active. They cannot get a crit again. Oh, quad super. Great. Quad super. This must be from the dude's hidden potential system here kicking in. Allowing them to get that 4th super, which is a critical hit. Let's go. I was hoping they would super them. They're not gonna. Okay. Bulma's going to probably do a double super here. I think she has high odds of doing a double super. I don't remember all the passive skills of these units. I gotta start remembering them a little more, but I do know which ones can do what passive abilities. That's kind of why I work them together the way I do. Ooh, double super from the Bulma. Let's see what she takes on this team. Damage reduction is active, so I can't really be like, ooh, look at all that little damage, because damage reduction was in fact active. We're not going to utilize Piccolo just yet. We're going to do that. We're going to do that to finish them off. And that's going to give us wow, they only have 251,000 defense, but they do have the 50% damage reduction. And then we do have Piccolo right there. But their attack stats should be really, really high. As a second attack on the turn, those guys have raised their defense, no, their attack actually. Their defense got raised now on their super attack. Because as the first attack on the turn, they get 100% defense, so their defense went from 251,000 to should have doubled to 500,000 because you get 100% of what the defense you have. If I'm understanding math right. And they're raising their attack stat with each super, and there we go. They've just raised their attack stat now, not once, not twice, but 3 times, so they're going to be ridiculously strong going into this final stage. And we still do, in fact, have 1 damage reduction item left, but let's see how did this fall? Did this fall how we wanted it to? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. 972,000, so we're going to activate this real quick.
Let's do it now. It's time. Prepare for the spirit ball. Right.
Please, everyone, give me all the energy you can. Whoa! Here it is.
I'm going to buy you some time.
Okay. Let's go like this really quick. Pew! Clear up all those key spheres. 5. Let's actually activate these. Let's activate this too. That'll put them at 22 key, which I think is enough to qualify for the additional super, right? Yep. So that's perfect. Let's go like that. And then we'll give him all those keys just to gradually build up the Spirit Bomb a little bit more. He should take almost no damage with the amount of defenses Vegeta has, plus he's in guard mode. I'm hoping they super the Vegeta. I want to see what kind of damage he actually takes. If he gets supered. Nope, he's not gonna. So they're probably gonna super these guys, which I think they have a chance to cancel out one of his attacks, which I think they're only gonna take 1 attack this turn, so if they cancel it out, that'd be great. Yes, they are. Cancel it out. Yep, and he only is taking 1 attack, so perfect. Double super here. Their defense is high enough that I wouldn't be too super worried if they did super them. They would die, most likely. Not if they triple supered. I think they'd be able to get away with it, especially with the 60% defense buff from the Android 17. He loses that attack. Alright. He dodged that. Oh, look at that. Double super. 17's like, oh, you want to dodge me once? Here. I'll just raise my defense not once, but twice, and you can't do any damage to me. Yep. 3. He does that super countdown stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here real quick. Let's activate this real fast.
Please, everyone, lend me your energy. I can't die. Not yet.
Darn it! Please, Kakarot! I need your power! You guys...
I think he went Super Saiyan 2 there, because I saw lightning. Alright, we'll give him those 5. Give them those. Zip zop, zoobity bop, and I kind of... we do have the revive active, so let's just do this anyway. Screw it, let's just do it. Give everybody that, and give them to the... Where'd the revive go? Oh, it's still there. Okay, bet. Give that to her to increase the Spirit Bomb's power to literally max. Is that 15 million? Is that 15 million? I think that was 15 million. So if this guy gets hit, or we die this rotation, which I'm kind of interested to see if he would die. I don't think we're gonna, because I think we have too much power. I think even if they supered, I don't think we can lose this rotation. I don't think we can. I don't even have a damage reduction active. I don't think we can lose. Unless if they unless if Omega hits that ultimate KO move that kind of KOs everything. Then there's a chance. No, there's no chance. We finished him off. Okay, so that was relatively not as challenging as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little more difficult than that. But yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, which we will be taking on Metacooler Core next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys then.